that, like, I want to watch some goddamn anime. Alright, so yeah, back to, so story time. Story time is a segment each stream that I do where I tell some story from my life, because I have, in my 29 years on this earth, I've had a lot of weird shit happen to me. I've worked a lot of weird jobs, you know, etc., etc. So this one is about how I've had 2 one-night stands in my entire life. Just 2. And the one came from when I was an Uber driver. So, what happened is this is summer 2017. I just bought my new car, my Charger, and I'm trying to pay it off quick. So I'm looking for anything for extra work. So I decided I'm going to become an Uber driver along with working my day job. And I'm working my day job, and it's going super well. And you know, and then at night I go in Uber, especially on weekends. So what ends up happening is I one night down by Imperial, for those of you who know the Reno bar scene, I pick up this girl, very attractive, small little Latina girl, just like 9 out of 10 gorgeous, like you wouldn't believe. And you know, pick her up, and her house is like way on the south end of town. I heart the Latinas. Latinas are cute. They are cute. Anyway, you know, though according to everyone, I have a type, and it's not Latinas. I'll tell that story later as well. But anyway, so she gets in the car, and yeah, at first she's kind of quiet, but then she starts talking a lot, talking about work, talking about this, that, or the other. Yeah, we get about a quarter of the way to her house, and she, like, pauses for a minute, and just straight up asks, like, hey, would you be interested in, like, hooking up? Like, no strings attached, no name exchange, no nothing. We just, like, do it and go. And at first I hear this, and I'm like, am I dreaming? Like, did someone slip something in my, like, coffee at the Starbucks before my shift? You know, like, the fuck? And then she like, clears, and she gives me a look like, fucking well, yes or no? And, like, dude, right? No, this story continues. And, like, I'm trying to, like, you know, like, okay, like, I'm here for it, though. Right on. Great. It'll also post on the YouTube.
But how?
So, I'm trying to decide, and, like, now, this chick, once I said, easily a 9 out of 10, possibly a 10 out of 10. Look at me. I have an attractive face, I will admit that. But the rest of me is a fucking goblin man. A very chubby goblin man at that. You know, I look like a fucking orc who lives under a bridge. You know, so, anyway. Lexi gets it. You know. So, you know, so I'm like, what the fuck does this chick want? The fuck? So, you know, like, oh god, I love this scene in Dragon Ball. Hold on. So, I look like a fucking orc that looks, so I'm like, what the fuck does this chick want to fucking bang me for? And I'm like, I'm trying to remember her speech patterns and, like, talk with her, like, okay, is she slurring? Is she drunk? Let me see her eyes. Does she look drunk? Was she slip something? Is this a trap? You know, like, she said she's 24. Is she not 24? What's happening here? Like, I'm trying to think of, like, every possible way this can go bad for me before committing to yes. And everything in my mind checks out as, like, okay, yeah, no, she doesn't seem drunk. She said she's 24. I'm gonna trust in that. She does look 24. Other than, you know, the height. So we'll go with it. I say yes, sure. And she, we continue talking. We'll decide we'll, bang in the backseat of the car. And she's like, do you have condoms? So, run the 7-Eleven. I leave the meter running on the Uber, by the way, when I run the 7-Eleven. Gotta get the condoms paid for, right? Anyway, so if it, anyway, not during the sex. I didn't leave the meter running during the sex. I left the meter running when I went to go pick up condoms. That's the difference. The others were able to secure Dragon Balls from Guru, but anyway, stolen by Vegeta. So we go. And we find a secluded spot, like in this neighborhood, kind of the midtownish area. We bang it out in the back of my car, and then I take her home, and I never see from her again. I deleted the contact off of the Uber list. Because the agreement was, you never see each other again. And to this day, I speculate, what the fuck caused this? Because, this girl could have easily picked up almost anyone in Imperial. Right? No problem. Stunning. And... I'm trying to think, what the fuck? Why the fuck did this chick want to hook up with the fucking orc man over here? And this is kind of the options that I came up with since. One is, for whatever reason at that bar, some dudes were just not feeling her, and she struck out, lost confidence. And just I'm an easy mark, Goblin Man. And it's true, because at that point, it'd been, a year and a little bit more since my last lay, so she would have been right. So, there's that. Option 2. Just in the big dudes. I've totally had that experience. Totally dated girls who are just I just want to date a giant fucking... teddy bear, even if he looks like a fucking orc. There you go. Is what it is. Option 3. That's a fetish for cabbies. Want to just bang a cabbie. Anyway, so that option. So that's the next one. And then, last, but certainly not least, is the fact that, she was out with her friends, and she just wanted to fuck. And I was by far the easiest option, it looked like at the time. Which, I mean, she wasn't wrong. So yeah, that was, so either, struck out and lost some confidence, wanted to bang a cabbie, wanted to bang a fat guy, saw me as an easy lay. Any one of those is what they were probably thinking. And yeah. So yeah, Lexi, any hot takes? Oh Lord. What time is it? There's a lot of power in this. I'm glad you do. My other one-night stand story has been, my other one-night stand story is almost as interesting. I'll save that for another week. I don't want to burn through these too fast. But, that was a golden night. Oh, and then I texted it to a group chat I was in afterwards, and texted to a group chat I was in afterwards, and like this was a group chat. Anytime you got laid, you bang the sex gong, and everyone just started posting pictures of gongs in the chat. So
it can't be. Go on. I'm gonna buy us some time. Okay.
So yeah.
Do you have a death wish, runt? Hand over that Dragon Ball with the 4 stars on it right now, or face the consequence.
What are you?
If you won't talk.
So, yeah.
Astounding.
I heard you can unlock
Super Kami Guru!
Indeed. And latent power is something you have in great abundance.
Oh, Lord.
However, I sense you...
Is Aaron or Nicole still in the chat, by the way?
Real sorry, but we're kind of in a hurry.
Worry not. I need only time for a few questions.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, Aaron, so there you go, buddy.
Power buried deep within you.
Yeah, you moved out of town a while ago, so story time's gonna be an adventure for you too sometimes, buddy. If you could do me a favor though, Aaron, since you are in the chat, and clip story time for the day, thank you. Or not even clip, just cut it after the stream.
Okay.
Dear Lord. She was all of the above. She was desperate. She liked fucking big old bear-like cabbies. And fucking just struck out the bar. She's just like, and then just like, I came along and she's just like, dream machine. Give me that power.
Now, my boy. No, now then, my boy.
Really? I have to do the correct answer?
To you, power can be a frightening...
No, he's probably just wanted that dick.
But that
No, fair enough.
all. I sense you feel...
I mean, yeah, that's totally a possibility too.
Well, let us move on. When... Correct. The final upon gaining power. No, now upon...
Really?
Yes, think...
Okay.
Oh my god, so annoying. Oh, thank you,